Welcome to PM Weather, ladies and gentlemen. I'm student meteorologist Alex Herbst, here with your forecast for the state of New Hampshire today. And our Plymouth State webcam shows, well, we had some snow showers that were falling throughout the day today here in Plymouth. They came in on and off with those clouds that kept on rolling in and out of the picture. And we had some sunny skies, though, that did break through, which helped us reach a high of 28 degrees today, which is a lot warmer than what we saw for much of the month of February for us here in Plymouth, a low of 16 earlier this morning. Our normals for this time of year are 37 and 12, so we're not too far off now from where we would be normally this time of year. Our sunset tonight was at 5:36 p.m. with a sunrise set for 6:22 a.m. tomorrow morning. Don't forget, it is time for daylight saving time, so be sure to set your clocks ahead this weekend. On March 8th, 2 a.m., we'll be springing forward. You might lose an hour of sleep out of that, but you'll gain an hour of sunlight at the end of the day on March 8th. Our current conditions here in Plymouth show 26 degrees as of 5 p.m. with mostly cloudy skies. Winds are out of the west-northwest at 12 miles an hour, and we're not expecting much in the way of precipitation tonight, but we will be looking at that in the next 48 hours. Our temperatures around New Hampshire show 27 degrees in Laconia, 30 degrees near the coast in Rochester, and 27 degrees to our west in Lebanon. Around New England and the Northeast, we see 33 degrees in Boston, 33 degrees in Hartford, and 28 degrees to the west in Albany. Nationwide, temperatures are definitely cooler out to the west. It's 33 degrees in Denver, Colorado. We see a lot of cooler air now sitting over the Central Plains. That's all part of this next storm system that we're expecting to bring us some snow here in the Granite State and possibly some mixed precipitation for areas like Manchester, Concord, Keene, and even Portsmouth. So our current satellite and radar show, well, we have some snow showers here across the central parts of the state. We see that snow stretching from Berlin down through Conway into Plymouth and Concord. Zooming out, we see more of the Northeast still getting some of these snow showers all the way back into upstate New York, all associated with this storm system that will be exiting our picture over the overnight hours. Further to the west, though, we see the developing of this next storm system. We see these clouds right here that are over Kansas and Missouri. That's the beginning of this next storm system that we're going to be seeing in 48 hours' time that will bring us some snow and mixed precipitation and even some rain for parts of southern New England. Our surface map will show that we have those snow showers up here in parts of northern New Hampshire, along with this high pressure system that is sitting over the Ohio Valley region. That's going to be moving into our region over the next 24 hours. So by Tuesday, that high pressure system moves in. We're looking at mostly sunny skies throughout the day tomorrow, but we will see some clouds start to build in later in the day into the overnight hours as well, as this next storm system that we see really dominating the central parts of the country, including the Tennessee Valley, all the way up from Chicago as far south as Atlanta, with a variety of precipitation from rain all the way to snow. And that will be moving into our area for Wednesday. As the storm system stretches out, you see this rain that stretches all across the southeast, and we have the snow that will be over our area in that time. We also have some mixed precipitation for our friends in southern New Hampshire and in parts of Massachusetts. Our model forecast will show that, well, by around 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, we're talking about mostly clear skies for us here in New Hampshire. We're seeing some clouds build in New York and parts of Connecticut. That's the leading edge of this storm system. And by the overnight hours around 11 o'clock, we're talking about snow for much of the Granite State. And we're also talking mixed precipitation, a mixed line that is right along the edges of some of these major cities, including Providence, Hartford, and New York. And that's going to be continuing to move to the north as temperatures really don't drop off much tomorrow night. They will continue to remain in the 20s and then rising into the 30s. We could even see a high of 40 for us here in parts of New Hampshire on Wednesday. And with that, that turns a lot of that snow and mixed precipitation in the south to rain. So we're looking at rain possibly for parts of Cape Cod, much of Rhode Island, even as far north as Boston during the day on Wednesday. Our temperatures will show that, well, tonight we could be dropping down into the single digits to near around 10 degrees with possible wind chills that will dip a little bit below zero. And temperatures tomorrow rise up into the 20s, mid-20s for most of us here in the state of New Hampshire, and they really don't drop off much in the overnight. So for tonight, we're looking at partly cloudy skies, low around 5 degrees. Winds will be out of the west-northwest at about 5 to 15 miles an hour. For tomorrow, we'll be looking at a 40% chance of snow during the day. It increases overnight. Winds will be out of the west to south at 5 miles an hour and a high of 26 degrees. For tomorrow night, temperatures really don't drop off. We're looking at snow accumulations likely between 1 to 3 inches, possibly some more in some isolated areas of New Hampshire. We'll be looking at a low of 22 degrees with a wind out of the south at 5 miles an hour. For our extended forecast, we can see that snow does exit the picture by Wednesday. Wednesday, we're looking at mostly cloudy skies and a temperature that could reach 41 degrees for us here in Plymouth. And skies clear out by the weekend as temperatures could get back to around the freezing mark by Saturday. 4 p.m. weather, I'm student meteorologist Alex Herbst. Have a great night, folks.